its most simple form, puja is a symbolic form of communication. It's a way of getting in touch with God. So, in our most general terms, what is God is infinite, beyond human comprehension. And yet, we as human beings, we want to reach out and touch and communicate and have God in our midst. And so puja is a way of inviting God into our homes, into our temple, into our hearts, and then interacting with God who has localized or come in a particular form. And then puja is the process of addressing and worshiping that particular form. Specifically, in more general terms, what puja is we have basically a receptacle. So it could be a sacred image, so like a statue form of God, we use the word murti, or it could be more generic, a coconut with a pot, maybe some leaves. And so then we symbolically invite the presence of a particular deity to come. In the case of what we're talking about today is Lakshmi Narayan. So in the case of inviting Vishnu into the form, and then we treat that form as our honored guest. And then the actual ritual we perform is just a way of you treating a guest. So the first thing we do is welcome the form, invite the form, and then welcome, and then wash the feet, wash the hands, give some hors d'oeuvres, rinse the mouth, have a bath, put on clothes. In other words, just the way we would in a logical and loving way as a guest comes to our house. And even feeding, and then finally offering some lamp and some incense and some flowers and some praise. So puja begins with calling, and then going through step of greeting and welcoming, and then finally at the end there's something called visarjanam, which means sending. So full puja would be calling the god, and then worshiping the deity, and then sending the god. It's our way of communication.
He's not going here. We're doing Ganesh Puja over here. Lambodara, Gajananam, Vigdanasham, Ramdevam, Herambam, Aramyaham, Om Shri Ganapataye Namaha, Suvarna Dakshanam Samarpayami, Sarvabhajarabhajam Samarpayami, Yam Namaha.
The copper pot is a generic receptacle. So the copper pot is a body, the coconut is a head, the leaves are arms and legs, and it's decorated in the same way we would decorate a sacred image. We dress the image, we put jewelry on the image, we offer incense and camphor, lamps and so forth, and flowers, and offer food. So the same thing, it's just a generic image. So the mantra, the prayers that we do, would indicate which invocation, which image, or which deity is being evoked. And so at one moment the copper pot may be Krishna, and it can also be Lakshmi, or it could be, in other words, we can invoke any form of God, the mantras, but through mantra that we want. So it becomes generic.
Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Narayan Narayan Narayan.